Imagine standing at the edge of the desert where the golden sands stretch endlessly toward the horizon, shimmering beneath a sun that seems eternal. Out of this vast emptiness rise structures so immense, so precise, and so enigmatic that they defy everything we think we know about human history. The pyramids of Egypt, silent and immovable for thousands of years, still whisper questions into the winds. Who built them? How were they made? And perhaps most haunting of all, why? For centuries, scholars, explorers, mystics, and dreamers have tried to unravel the truth behind these colossal monuments, yet the deeper we search, the more the mystery grows. They are not just piles of stone, they are riddles carved into the very bones of the earth, monuments that refuse to surrender their secrets. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, the largest of them all, is made from more than 2.5 million blocks of limestone and granite, some weighing more than 50 tons. Each one was cut, transported, and placed with a precision that rivals even our modern engineering. To build such a structure today would require massive cranes, trucks, and computer modeling, yet somehow, more than 4,000 years ago, it was achieved with tools that were supposedly simple. How could this be possible? Did they use long ramps stretching for miles, dragging blocks with ropes and sheer manpower? Did they harness some now-lost technology, something that could move stone as easily as we move words across a page? Or is there something more, something that points to knowledge far beyond their time? Look closer, and the mystery deepens. The sides of the Great Pyramid are aligned almost perfectly to the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, with an accuracy of a fraction of a degree. Even with modern instruments, achieving such precision is no simple task. How did ancient Egyptians, with no compasses and no satellites, align their pyramids so precisely? Some suggest they used the stars, observing the night sky until the heavens themselves revealed the directions. Others argue that they must have had instruments we have never discovered, technologies forgotten by time. But the question lingers, why was such precision important? Were the pyramids not just tombs, but cosmic markers, aligned with forces greater than ourselves, built to mirror the heavens upon the earth? Mathematics seems to be carved into their very design. Ratios within the Great Pyramid hint at knowledge of pi and the golden ratio, numbers that appear again and again in the natural world, from the spirals of galaxies to the petals of flowers. How could a civilization from so long ago encode such advanced concepts into stone? Was it coincidence or was it intentional? A deliberate embedding of universal truths within their architecture. Some researchers argue that the pyramid was not merely a monument, but a message, a stone-bound equation meant to endure as long as time itself, a statement that the builders understood something far deeper about the universe than we give them credit for. Step inside, and the mystery transforms into something almost otherworldly. Narrow passageways twist through the heart of the pyramid, leading to chambers whose purposes remain unclear. One chamber holds a massive granite box, too large to have been moved through the corridors. It must have been placed during construction, but what was its purpose? No mummies have been found within the Great Pyramid. If it was truly a tomb, where is the body? Where is the evidence of burial? Instead, we find empty halls, silent stone boxes, and shafts that point directly toward specific stars, as though the pyramid was less a tomb and more a machine, an astronomical device, a spiritual gateway, or perhaps something beyond our imagination. Legends abound, weaving through the gaps left by history. Some claim that the pyramids were built not by humans at all, but with the help of beings from beyond the earth, extraterrestrials who gifted humanity knowledge and power. Others suggest that the pyramids are remnants of a lost civilization, perhaps Atlantis, whose wisdom vanished beneath the seas but left behind these indestructible markers. Such theories are dismissed by many academics, but their allure persists. After all, when the rational fails to satisfy, the mind turns toward the extraordinary. Yet the more grounded theories are no less fascinating. The Egyptians saw life and death not as opposites, but as two sides of the same journey. To them, the pyramid may have been more than a structure. It was a vessel, a bridge between worlds, its sharp edges cutting toward the sky, its corridors leading into darkness. It was designed as a cosmic pathway for the soul, guiding it toward eternity. The shafts that align with Orion or the North Star may have been routes for the spirit to ascend, to join the stars in the eternal heavens. The pyramid, then, was not just stone, it was a philosophy, a belief system etched into the earth, a declaration that death was not the end, but a transformation. And still, questions linger. Why are there so many pyramids scattered across the globe? From Egypt to Mesoamerica to Asia, cultures separated by oceans and millennia all built pyramid-like structures. Is it mere coincidence that humanity everywhere seemed drawn to this shape? Or does the pyramid tap into something universal, a hidden archetype buried in the human psyche? Or perhaps a truth about energy and form that we have yet to understand? Some fringe researchers argue that pyramids harness natural energies, acting as giant batteries or transmitters. They point to experiments where small pyramids seem to preserve food or sharpen razor blades, suggesting that shape itself has power. Could the Great Pyramid have been an enormous energy device capturing forces we cannot yet comprehend? The truth may be less sensational, but no less profound. The pyramids represent what humans can achieve when driven by vision, belief, and unity. They are proof that our ancestors were not primitive, but brilliant, capable of feats that challenge us even today. Whether powered by lost knowledge, divine inspiration, or sheer determination, they remind us of the limits of our understanding, of how much remains unknown in a world we often think we have mastered. They force us to confront mystery, to admit that the past holds truths that can still astonish us. The pyramids stand as eternal symbols of the human spirit's reach for the impossible, but perhaps their greatest secret is not in how they were built or even why, but in what they do to us when we stand before them. The pyramids are not just monuments of stone, but monuments of wonder, enduring across millennia to whisper the same question into every generation. What else lies hidden, waiting to be discovered?